Hey guys, and welcome back to more Crusaders Lost Idol. I've also been working on my biggest challenge yet, which is the Yo Ho Ho and a Bottle of Rum in Ghost Beard's Greed. If you want to know what it is this one right here. So, very interesting. A lot of fun. We're about to go do 250 here. I'm pretty sure this is the best formation. If anybody has formation tips, I'd be certainly glad to hear them, but it's also for not for max DPS, but for max gold find as well. So it's so easy. Like Savage Strikes, if you're using if you're using the trinkets to boost the crit chance, you get a huge see increased DPS of all Crusaders for reaching level 250. So, but this is definitely a little bit harder to reach in this area because it's definitely a harder area. But anyway, other than that, we have a new event, the Easter event, Nate's Candy Conundrum. So we have to get characters that replace the Bushwhacker and I think it was the Phoenix, maybe. I think, can't quite remember. Something along those lines. So we'll get two new Crusaders, Alan the Archangel and the Robo Rabbit. So we're definitely interested in that. We got Resurrection here. Death is not the end. For the credits, Crusader dies, has 10% to be resurrected full health, pushing back and damaging all enemies on the screen. Which is interesting. And Wind Up Bunny. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. One stack of Wind Up buff. Each stack increases your DPS by 1%. Lasts for 15 minutes. It's possible to move it to dies with move information. Refresh if you click while it's max. So that's interesting. So is Wind Up Bunny? I'm guessing Wind Up Bunny is the one that replaces. Yeah, that makes sense. Because this is a buff that replaces the Phoenix, and this is to replace the Bushwhacker. So that all makes sense. So, crit chance, increased damage done by Resurrection, and increased effective Wind Up Bunny. So, all makes sense. So, one thing I want to do before we move on as well is I actually collected a couple St. Patrick's Day chests. So I thought I saved them to open them up next time we did an episode. So let's take a look. We got a Quantum Leap. It's always nice to get. A Bronze Horn. Mostly empty pot of gold, which is really good because we always need more stuff for Larry's Leprechaun. Bronze Horn. And brand name cap. That's awesome because I didn't have a good item in that slot. And as you see, I use Calipari Bro. My formation, it's not my favorite, but that before I just had an old cap, so it was only giving me 10%. So that gives me rare, epic, rare, epic. So I guess we can still get an epic from this chest, but I'm not holding my breath, but it could happen. And watch, I get a Clover Crust pot of so much gold. Time Turner, Silver Amulet, Fairly Good Cane. I already have the Fairly Good Cane. And I think I'm guaranteed one other item. Yeah, Spoiled Old Cake, which I already had. So our characters will not get any better. So, yeah, so that's all I had before was the old cap. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm hoping to get to open up hundreds of chests at a time, which is here. Be there 300, but we might not make it there. Yeah, may as well just get passive criticals. I was saving it because it's quite expensive to get passive criticals one more level, but since we're not getting anywhere, may as well just spend the money. So let us go for the restart. Let's go to find our buddy Nate. Ooh, actually, oh, well, I didn't even spend my money before I went there, so, ooh, we need 30 more levels. Well, we got lots of these. I got so many of those that it's not even funny. There you go. Press the shitty button. I just love it when the world, like, reset the world is literally reset the world. It's pretty funny. So how many items we get this time? 70. That's pretty good. And a lot of rubies. So, for 2 jewel chests. So, we can start out and get the Robo Rabbit. So, cost hunts, summon damage Robo Rabbits, take up 2 slots. The party will wipe and go back to 1 area if either Robo Rabbit is defeated. And yeah, such slot is not adjacent to any other slots. So this really affects me because I like using my leprechaun, and they gave you the leprechaun in the last event, but you cannot use it. So, but the leprechaun I think is actually still powerful because he really increases DPS if he's just beside 2 or less. So we're still gonna use the lep. So get that guy, and as always, I like to use the speed. That's 2.5. Well, I have a lot of assaults, but I don't think I need assaults. Yeah, we'll just go with 5 minutes. So sometimes I waste like a quarter of this just talking and not having the auto advance on. So, ooh. Put emo in there, because as it says, not adjacent to any other slots. So, oh, it's made of candy. You should see it sooner. Man, we're just ripping through the. I apologize, guys. We're just ripping through these guys like no trouble at all. Up to 51 million. Yeah, and Jim's not going to be able to boost. This is a kind of harder formation, for sure. It's kind of a good formation for Kyle the Party Bro though, because using Kyle is really annoying and will only boost like certain Crusaders. But here you can put him right in the middle here. No, you'd probably rather just want to put him there. But yeah, because then he boosts 2 rather than just 1, which he does here. That's good to know that this isn't adjacent to any other slots. So it's a good slot for emo. But before I was actually using the panda and the lion to use emo as well, because neither of them are animals either. So it does 16, 15. So he has 13 from himself, which is pretty good. Claim. So yeah, these are also really good because you get a lot of silver chests and a lot of chances to get gold chests or jewel chests. But yeah, as you see, I'm up to almost 125. In that 125, I don't think I got any jewel chests, so not a very high chance. But you can always get them with your rubies, and you get a ruby quest every day usually. So there's some. I have 2200, which is 22 ruby chests, which is the equivalent of, yeah, like over $20. So if you work toward it, you can definitely get lots of ruby chests. It's just, if you want the big boosts, you can always spend a little bit of money. So I could put them here. Oops, I didn't even put Sasha. Yeah, so we want Sasha here. Actually, you probably want to put your main DPS in the middle and just lose emo, because if you put Sasha here and our Tarxus here, they'll be in front of and behind. So that's what we're going to end up doing actually, but so we could get 10, get smashed. Princess at 100. There's 100. So nice we still got Rush going. Okay, Natalie as soon as we can, because Natalie gives the 100% gold find increase if you have the cape. If not, I think it's 50% for the rare, 25 for the uncommon, and I don't know, 10 for the regular. I'm not sure. And I'm not saying those are the actual percents, I just made those numbers up. So 5%, 3% click down. Oh, we're getting achievements now for this as well. Let us take a look. It's always nice to do these events too, because you get additional achievements, which are usually a couple percent. Thought that was over 9,000, so. Must have passed it. In my distraction. I thought you could like double click it and it would go to it, but it didn't seem to happen. So we're already on 12. We need to get to 100, which shouldn't be too hard at all. And that unlocks the Robo Rabbit. Again, I'm not sure how powerful that's going to be, because the Bushwhacker, you have them permanently, so you get a lot of enchantment points, which boosts the DPS. So, but I guess he still gets a 30% DPS bonus from everything he gets. So if he's just that much better, then it's also the rare item from this set, or rather the ultra rare item from this set, is for the rabbit. It's pristine superfluid gear of obliteration. Increases our wide ability by 150%. And it's made with 100% grade A freshly mined superfluid oblitarium? Oblitarium? Something towards that. Yeah, something like that. So let us get our Natalie Dragon. Get her into the formation. Boost that gold find. Oh, we can also get Jason. I've just been blabbing here and haven't been getting the amount of gold that I could have. However, the early gold is not that huge. Yeah, I still don't have big abilities for our taxes. So, and I definitely could get some in those 100 and some chests, but I'm not that worried about it. So that us. Perfect pockets. Yeah, sure. This bit pisses up because then we get the pockets. Oh, I guess I need to get to 50 for that. Apparently need some Leoperion to guide you. Magical Ludoperion. Leoperion? I can't say that, I apologize. That's a hard word to say. Just try it. $20 million for that. That's fine, because spending 15 on our taxes doesn't get us anything anyway. Cross a bridge, brilliant. So we got like lots of My Little Ponies things here. I get some Starbursts with wings as well, so a little bit of a different amount of stuff. Just wait for that chest to shake and become a jewel chest. This is what I'm waiting for. Perfect. Slightly bigger pockets. It's now up to 31.5. So. Yeah, that's one thing though. If I would have got the epic cap, I would have got a really good boost. Because that 40% boost is really solid, but it did not happen, sadly. Leprechaun still gets big boost from his abilities. Just if I would have got that cane, it would have been gorgeous. But I can, so this character can now never get better. This is what I have forever. So, which is fine. Would have liked the boost, but it is how it is. So it doesn't unlock anything good, really. may as well just do this. And we can kind of get everybody a couple upgrades. Does he have an animal near him? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's critical click chance. That increases DPS by a bit. There's a female near you. Perfect. Conflagration. So. There you go, we're just ripping through. Making good progress here, actually. So. Not much else I can really say at this point, though. Obviously, I'm gonna get the leprechaun. I guess I'll stick around to show you guys what my plans are for the leprechaun. He has a really good ability. It's I think it's his next ability after this one. But might take me. There's only one way forward. Up the icing waterfall. That's kind of funny. An icing waterfall. Anyway, just need 9 more levels. Oh, that's in the middle, so it is one more. But anyway, I'll show you what I made here as well. I think it's not to the next one yet. So, had to make sure we get some more money before we can get these big bonuses, but that gets up to 9. Don't really need magnify. Oh, okay, Howl at the Moon does not increase his abilities. Perfect. We can get Roar. So my plan was to use... Or wait. Oh, I had to swap Sasha and our taxes. But... Swap Sasha and our taxes. Boom, 72. Because now he's buffing him and he's buffing him. So. But the thing is, you don't get the buff from Kyle. But I guess that's okay, because that's a 45 and that's a 75, and Kyle's is only a 25. So. Okay, I don't know about the panda, but I can actually put Emo back here and put the panda here, and he'll still get his lone wolf bonus. But I'm sure if I upgrade Jim, he'll significantly outdamage Emo. He usually does, but might not right away. But I guess we'd have to get them to comparable levels as well to make a comparison. So, how much does this cost? Oh, it's quite expensive actually. Where does the next ability unlock? At 200? No. Not sure. Oh, probably 150. So, but because I thought the was 25 billion for the panda. So, I guess not getting to that too quickly, but still. 2, 3. So just need one more. So this is the subtle magics. I'm off to the side and I'll cast my subtle magic upon the formation. There are 3 less Crusaders adjacent to Larry, 100% increase to DPS. So you not only do you get the big increase to himself, or to the gold find, you also get the big increase from Soul Magics. That's the thing about Detective Cain, is Detective Cain pretty much has self-focused boosts, so he only boosts himself, not the party. So that's why Leary's so much better. So yeah, we'll take advantage of Sun Magics here, but that'll have to come after. Oh, and Jason, I bought Jason, he's not even in the party. That's decreased my gold find for sure. Well, there you go. So yeah, oh, it's 50 billion. That's close though. But anyway, guys, I think you guys have seen enough. So we'll back in the next one for more Crusaders of Lost Idol, Nate's Candy's Conundrum, the Easter event. Thanks, guys. Later.